My life, what a journey. Really, when I was at my worst, I was living in, oh my God, I was living in addiction, and I was living in just running from myself. I was trying to keep one step ahead of disaster, trying to make everybody around me think that I was okay, trying to work this professional life and manage addiction and manage suicidality and that spiral of despair that eventually led to the significant suicide attempt. And and recovering from that wasn't easy. When I first woke up, it was like, I don't want to be here, and, and really what happened was a little bit later, I was in the psych unit, and a dear, dear friend of mine was visiting me, and I was like, and I'm like chomping at the bit. I got to get out there. I got to get my life going. I got to, make some money, or I'm going to lose where I live, and in my car, and it's just, I was doing my thing, right? And he said to me, he says, "Stop." He says, "You're playing with your life." He says, "You don't need to work." But I'm going to lose. And I said, he says, "No." He says, "You can get anything back that you lose." He says, "But you're playing with your life." And he says, "You need to get well." And, there was a shift in me, and it was about following direction in a way that it's like I let go of trying to run my life the way I knew how to run my own life. And so I listened to him, and I sought help. And even though I'd been in therapy, even though I'd been, blah, 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 all this time, it was different because I wasn't running it my way. And it was like this moment of surrender, and it was surrendering to the situation I was in and just letting myself be there and being truthful about what was going on. God knows I never wanted anyone to see what was going on for me. And so that was the turning point for me. And then from there, it took a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of disbelief and a lot of depression, and there was a freedom that was happening for me that I never dreamt was possible. It was such a relief not to pretend anymore. What my life is like now is, it's pretty cool. I get to help people who are struggling with suicide. I get to be part of this project that's deeply personal to me. I get to have values that I believe in, and I get to live up to those values, where I can look at myself and say, I'm a good man. And that I do not regret anything that I've been through, because it makes me who I am today, and I appreciate that. And I know it gives me depth that allows me to connect with others, and it helps me to be the person I want to be in this world.